So if you were hoping for another friendly neighborhood Spider-Man outing, which would see Spider-Man sticking close to New York and not globetrotting like he was in Spider-Man Far From Home, you might be in for a disappointing time. Possibly. We'll talk about this and why the upcoming location reveals for where they're going to be shooting Spider-Man could indicate otherwise. So let's go over the basics. Just because you're not shooting in New York does not mean that the film you're in takes place out of New York. Like a lot of the scenes in New York that happen in the Avengers films are actually shot in the Nevada desert or in other facilities where it's just a green screen then. So this is very common. Now yes, Spider-Man typically does shoot directly in New York and this is a huge part of the budget. But right now there's brand new reports out there which are confirmed of where the third Spider-Man film is going to shoot this summer. And as you guys can see, Atlanta, USA, New York, USA, Los Angeles, United States, and Iceland are the 4 primary locations. So Atlanta makes sense. Marvel uses this for pretty much anything, so Atlanta could double down for China for all we know. Again, it's one of the biggest outlets to shoot from, so that's okay. New York, that makes sense. Spider-Man New York, they go hand in hand. Los Angeles is an interesting one because that one raises a lot of questions. Is Spider-Man going to be on the run and going to Los Angeles? So this could be a pretty big indicator of how far the story goes. But then also Iceland, that's the big one here. That brings up all sorts of question marks. Why Iceland? What's the particular reason they're there? You know, Iceland, you're not going there to shoot on like a street, right? You're going there because you want those landscape shots, you want those giant vistas, you want that sky. So that's a big one right here. And honestly, you know, who knows what the reasoning is here? It could really be anything, but this is, I think, a good indicator of Spider-Man going once again further outside of New York like he did in the previous film. So it remains to be seen how far this is going to go, and obviously this isn't just these locations. You know, like I said, they could use set dressing in other outlets and facilities to mask other things as sets. So that could happen, but overall, it seems like Spider-Man is going to be on the go again. So you guys let me know your thoughts on this, and what do you think they're going to use Iceland for?